Breaking: FBI data dump just exposed Obama's nasty mission to clear Hillary. There has been much speculation over just how criminal the Obama administration was. Facts have demonstrated that criminal activity took place, but the level of corruption just keeps getting deeper as each day passes. The American Center for Law and Justice, ACLJ, recently put through a Freedom of Information Act FOIA request that revealed what we already suspected. Barack Obama's DOJ colluded with multiple groups in order to cover up the story of Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch meeting on a Phoenix tarmac just last year. It was learned that the FBI under Comey lied to us. The mainstream media colluded to get the story buried, and the main goal was to make sure that the story never saw the light of day. First, the ACLJ pointed out that the FBI under Comey lied about the information that they had on both Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton. When a request was sent through to get information on the meeting, they got a response back from the FBI that simply read, "No records responsive to your request were located." The FBI wanted to steal the records and make sure that no one could request them, even under the FOIA. This is a crime in and of itself and should have never occurred. Sadly, this is just the start. Secondly, there were hundreds upon hundreds of carefully redacted documents that show signs of the DOJ being under heavy stress when they found out that Lynch met up with Clinton and that people were aware of this meeting. Why were they so concerned if there was nothing shady going on? According to the Washington Times, Lynch stated that she talked to Clinton about their grandchildren, golf, and Brexit. That certainly doesn't seem the case. We doubt that the DOJ was concerned that Loretta Lynch's golf record is below average. The third piece of this puzzle stems from the way that the mainstream media colluded with the DOJ to bury the story. An email transcript between the DOJ and an employee of the Washington Post featured a part where the Washington Post employee said, "I'm hoping I can put it to rest." The whole point of the media is to expose the truth, not put unfavorable stories to rest. And it seems like that is exactly what happened here. Also, a New York Times reporter told Lynch that he was being pressed into service, quote, to cover the story. Why is that such a huge problem? You would think that they would be excited about the prospect of a new story to cover. Instead, the New York Times reporter seemed more concerned about looking bad because he was to cover a story that might make Lynch or anyone else involved look bad. It is a shame that the media is working this closely with our government, but there is no denying the evidence laid out before us. There seems to be a bigger picture than what we are all seeing here. The corruption from the previous administration is becoming unraveled at breakneck speeds. Once the truth is out in the open, these people can finally be prosecuted. It is clear that Obama and Lynch did everything they could to cover for Hillary Clinton. Should they all be investigated by President Trump? If you believe that there was collusion from the mainstream media with the DOJ, please share this story on Facebook and let us know, because we want to hear your voice. Absolutely, absolutely, we want your voices heard. We all know what's going on. The corruption runs rampant under Obama and Clinton, the scammers, you know, and it's just insanity. But things are coming to light very quickly, And that's why it's kind of worrisome, because the deep state does not enjoy this. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.